The Home Depot crew today. And great job by Ryan Newman and company. Man. 2 miles from victory here at Dover. Ryan Newman, if he can make it a final lap and a quarter with no troubles, will lead the most laps today. Collect the 5 extra bonus points for that. It'll be 325 of 400 led at Dover if he makes it around this final time.
Awfully impressive run today by Newman, the entire 12 crew.
Man, 325 out of 400. That's big, isn't it? That's pretty big. Started on the outside of the front row, took the lead at the drop of the green flag into the first corners, and has just about held it the entire afternoon. Dominating performance by Ryan Newman. He wins at Dover.
The monster.
That's the trophy of Bill Weber they give out here at Dover.
You just do not give up, do you? Here we go. 2 laps to decide it at Dover. Overtime.
And here we go. Good restart by the 5. .48 just goes.
They are teammates, 48 and 5. Johnson in the chase for the championship. Kyle Busch is not. White flag, last lap.
Wow, he's underneath them.
He's right there. Oh, Jimmy said, come on, teammate, cut me some slack.
Through turns 3 and 4 now. Kyle Busch, the rookie, looking at Johnson, the championship contender. Teammates coming to the checkers. Jimmie Johnson wins at Dover.
Him in a positive way, chasing the Nextel Cup.
2 laps to go. And I'll tell you, the weather is moving in here in a hurry.
Rapidly.
Oh no, 17 is slowing down. He's out of gas.
Robbie.
Oh.
Really killed us, you guys. This is stupid.
Marty.
Use the pit road. We'll get it. Yeah, get some pizza right here.
Phil, you can hear the conversations. Matt Kenseth saying this was stupid, guys. This killed us. He said, I'm out of gas. I'm out of gas. The last lap, Matt Kenseth runs out of fuel.
So does the 41, it looks like.
Reece Sorensen is on the apron. Jeff Burton is in turn 3. It's a long road back.
I want to thank y'all for putting me back in this deal. You guys have resurrected my deal. Thank you so much. Good job. Woo!
Jeff Burton's going back to victory lane.
Good job, guys.
Looking at him, putting some distance on him right now. The rear end of the 16 car hung out, going for it.
And these guys are driving hard.
2 laps to go.
Carl Edwards trying to hang on. He has never won at Dover, Delaware. This is his 7th trip to the Monster Mile. And what a monster this racetrack has been today. Smoke Billy from beneath the 1 car right in front of the leaders as they come by. Less than a mile to go for Carl Edwards. Trying to take over the lead in the chase for the Nextel Cup. Trying to become the first driver to lead the NASCAR Busch and the NASCAR Nextel Cup point standings. 2 turns away from victory at the Monster Mile. And here he comes down. Carl Edwards picks up win number 3 in 2007.
9 of our 11 chasers, 9 of our 12 in the top 11 here today.
Again, Earnhardt Jr. back in 24th, 3 laps down.
Still clear by 12.
Denny Hamlin's in 38th, and Kyle Busch will be scored 43rd and last today.
We really got to hand it to Michael Waltrip. He's had a steady race. Now he's in the top 10. It's hard to do against these guys. Yeah, and I'm also going to hand it to this guy here, too, who learned on that previous run not to abuse his tires. He jumped out there, took the lead, looked like he was going to drive away, but wore his tires out at that time as he see him get the white flag here. But Greg Biffle learned from that and kind of took it easy.
We said when the day began, 43 drivers had visions of victory. 12 of them are thinking championship, and right now, Greg Biffle will go back-to-back for wins in the 2008 chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup. Biffle beats the monster and wins at Dover, Delaware.
Wow. He's totally dominated this race today.
preparation, talent, chemistry, all coming together when you have to stand up and be counted here in the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup. White flag next time by for Jimmie Johnson. Jimmie Johnson is a 4-time winner at Dover International Speedway. And he is a lap away from collecting his 5th win on the Monster Mile.
One more time around.
He came here as a rookie driver in 2002. Not only did he win both races that year, he led the most laps in both races, serving notice that this young man was going to be a factor in NASCAR Sprint Cup racing. And here today, he has led 3 times for 271 laps, and Jimmie Johnson wins it at Dover.
Done a great job adjusting the car, keeping him up front, good pit stops. They've really executed well today.
Yeah, they're showing today exactly what got them 4 straight championships. It's like they're on their march to try to make it a 5th. It's going to be a great battle, though.
2 laps to go. We've had only 4 cautions today. And while we're talking about Jimmie, let's also salute Denny Hamlin, because he's done exactly what he's wanted to do. He's running in the 9th position.
Had a solid day. I mean, he hasn't done anything stellar, just what he needed to do. And if he gets that top 10, I think he'll be happy.
And he's going to keep the points lead if everything stays the same with the white flag out. 1 more mile to go for Jimmie Johnson. It will be his 53rd win in his 319th start. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Jimmie Johnson, 25th last week. But the drive for 5 is back alive, because as he comes out of turn number 4, Jimmie Johnson's going to win chase race number 2.
Report from pit road. Boyer is questioning whether he's running out of fuel. Here comes Stewart.
Yeah, there it is. He's out.
Stewart to the lead. 2 laps to go.
Now does Tony have enough fuel?
It was this race a year ago. Stewart led coming off turn 4 to the white flag. And he ran out of gas. Is it going to be different this time?
He's got a big lead. He can sit on that. He doesn't have to run very hard.
White flag is up this time. 1 lap to go.
Looks like Brad Keselowski took 2nd away from Greg Biffle.
Final lap in New Hampshire. Watching Tony Stewart to see if he's got enough fuel to make it. The advantage he has, he's on 7 seconds on Keselowski now as other people begin to fade.
Take your dream, girls. I got this.
Sounds like he's got plenty of fuel.
So if he was stalking him, he knew just what he was doing. 2 wins in a row to start the chase.
Way to go.
Tony Stewart wins at New Hampshire. And just under 2 laps to go now for Denny Hamlin to go to victory lane. Jimmie Johnson, a very strong run. Started back in 20th position, rolled his way up eventually into the top 5 and up now to 2nd place, but that's going to be best in class today.
1 more, 2.5 seconds.
As Denny Hamlin takes the white flag, 1 lap to go.
Just a great job by this driver. We've talked about how good he is at this racetrack. He put all of those good skills to use today.
Yeah, and so did his team. Best pit stop of the day, and by far the best handling race car.
And the winner of the 2nd race in the chase has gone on to win the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series Championship the last 3 consecutive years. Twice by Jimmie Johnson, once by Tony Stewart. The 2nd chase race in 2012 goes to Denny Hamlin at New Hampshire.
Got some lap traffic too.
Michael McDowell in the 51 ahead.
See, Kenseth struggled a little bit on the exit. He knew that he needed to clear him there. He couldn't back out of the throttle. That was going to let Kyle Busch get too close.
2 laps to go. Does not have much time to get there.
All Kyle Busch needs is 1 slip by Matt Kenseth. But what do you think the chances of getting that?
Yeah, gosh, I'd probably a better chance of hitting the lottery than you do.
Look at Kyle drive that car in. Can he make it stick on the exit and have a shot on the last lap? White flags in the air. Final lap in New Hampshire.
Watch him go to the apron right here to get all the speed that he can through the corner.
That didn't use that line that time.
One more set of corners. He tried. Not going to be enough. Matt Kenseth is going to open the chase with 2 straight wins. Checkered flag at New Hampshire to Kenseth and Joe Gibbs Racing. Joey Logano outside. Kevin Harvick inside. Ready to decide it at New Hampshire. Kyle Larson is going to get through Harvick to second. And they're 4 wide behind him.
Coming to the white.
Last lap.
Yes, sir.
Logano's gotten away. Does anybody's chase take an unexpected turn in the last mile? Harvick nips Larson, trying to get second place from him. Checkered flag is up. Joey Logano through to the next round of the chase with a win at New Hampshire.
Not enough fuel saved. Kevin Harvick's going to come to pit road. Matt Kenseth out in front of the field now. Big points implications for the 4 team. They needed a great finish. They're on pit road and they're losing spots. And as you mentioned, points as every car goes by them.
Now the question is, will the car refire? How much fuel did it run out? You see him putting fuel in, but it can't leave until it has fuel pressure. He's stalling, constantly wasting time. He does get it fired, though. Going to rejoin, but going to be at least a lap down.
And the lap down cars start at 23rd. The 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. also on pit road. The white flag is in the air one more time around. 41 of Kurt Busch could be out of gas. Matt Kenseth coming through the turns 1 and 2 down the back stretch he goes. Kenseth coming to pit road on lap 239, giving him enough fuel to go all the way to the checkered flag. Matt Kenseth trying to punch his ticket to the second round of the chase. Kenseth will win at New Hampshire.
Have an issue in Chicago, come here, have the dominant car and run out of gas with 2 to go. They went to Dover in a must-win situation. Can they alleviate that pressure this year and win in race 2 of the first round?
2 more.
Kevin Harvick, 2014 champion. Their first year together with Rodney Childers at Stewart Haas Racing. They go on and do the unthinkable, win the championship in their first year together. Now looking to advance out of the round of 12. Kevin Harvick out in front of the 20 of Matt Kenseth. The white flag goes in the air. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. The gap, 6 car lengths. Kevin Harvick has done it perfectly today. The final restart. He gets the advantage on Matt Kenseth. Kevin Harvick on his way to the round of 12 as he comes out of turn number 4. Harvick will win at the Magic Mile.
He hasn't done anything spectacular, but he's kept himself in position, and ultimately that's how you're going to have to put yourself in position to win a championship.
You talk about manage the day, look at those points. Man, the 41 is out of the race. The 5 has had mechanical issues, but the 31, the 3, the 17, throw a blanket over them. Remember, there's not going to be room for all of them. When we leave Dover a week from now, Rick, 4 cars, the bottom 4 will be eliminated from the playoff hunt. Next week is going to be crazy.
And the 18 of Kyle Busch coming out of turn 4. He's going to see the white flag. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. What a run for the 18 team, and Kyle Busch started the weekend off on Friday, winning the pole convincingly again for the 2nd week in a row in the playoffs. And now putting together another great race It was advantageous that he was able to get by the wreck on the backstretch to get the stage 2 win, but now he's held off the competition. Kyle Busch is going to win in the Granite State.
Coming 2 to go.
Kurt moved completely out of the way for Harvick as well. Did the same thing for both of them.
Now the final 2 laps. Kyle Busch trying to hang on after starting 39th today. Methodically working his way up through the field. The dominant car to start the race, the 78. Martin Truex Jr. swept stage 1 and stage 2. But once the 18 of Kyle Busch was able to clear Brad Keselowski, he has not allowed anyone to get close to him. Final lap from Richmond Raceway. Kyle Busch looking for his 50th career win in the Monster Energy Cup Series. And more importantly, the ticket to the second round. Kyle Busch is going to sweep the Richmond races. This race in April, Martin Truex Jr. was able to get his very first short track win. And now he's 2 laps away from his second. We mentioned the successes of Joe Gibbs Racing. Look at this, most wins at a track by Joe Gibbs Racing. It comes right here at Richmond. 15 wins for this organization, as you see Coach looking on. Now, one more time around, the white flag comes out for Martin Truex Jr. He has a championship. He's got a short track win. Did he bring his broom? Because he's about to sweep at Richmond. Back-to-back wins for Martin Truex Jr.
Left Richmond for the year and back-to-back victories for this 19 hot rod team. Come on.
Keselowski, who earlier this week called his shot, said, we think we would be disappointed if we didn't go out and dominate and win the race at Richmond. He said that 3-4 days ago. And now, with just 2 laps to go and a 2.5 second lead, Brad Keselowski is backing up what he said earlier. Win in advance.
White flag, 1 bar, 2.6. He won't get to you.
One more time around, you heard it. He won't get to you. 2.6 seconds, the difference between Keselowski and Martin Truex Jr. Mentioned earlier. It was all the way back in 2014. 6 years ago, the last time Brad Keselowski won at Richmond. This one takes him all the way to the round of 12. He wins again at Richmond. All of these playoff drivers and having issues and what they've had to go through. Well, Martin Truex Jr. initially jumped the start of the race. Was to the start-finish line prior to Denny Hamlin, who was supposed to get there first. As you see 2 laps to go, had to go to the back. And Martin Truex Jr. has fought his way back up to the front. Great pit stops by his crew. And now a 1.9 second lead.
I know Denny probably isn't any more comfortable, but that 19 car is out of tires. He has got his hands full trying to get the power down on corner exit here.
That's the gap between 1 and 2. 1 lap to go at Richmond. Martin Truex Jr. looking for his 4th win of 2021. And a spot in the round of 12. A win locks you in. It's going to be Martin Truex Jr. sliding all the way across the finish line at Richmond.
Guys, he's radioing his car has gone loose. The 11 is loose.
There you have it. Just had to change lanes because of the way his car is driving. 2 laps to go for Bubba. Bubba stretched the lead out a little bit right there. So Bubba can sit right here, I think, and just remain calm.
Down the backstretch again. Bubba Wallace still fighting to get by the 6 of Keselowski, so he doesn't have that car to deal with. The gap, though, between he and second, 1.3 seconds. Bubba Wallace coming up on the white flag. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. A win a year ago made history for Bubba Wallace. And now, this car with Kurt Busch behind the wheel won earlier this year here at Kansas. Bubba Wallace looking for his second career win in the Cup Series. His final time through 3 and 4. He's going to do it. Bubba Wallace wins at Kansas. 2 laps to determine a potential advancement in the playoffs or maybe a win. Green flag back in the air. Overtime presented by Credit One Bank.
Hamlin was sleeping on the start. He did not get a good launch at all. Logano to the inside, 3 wide. Can he clear? Here comes Jones on the outside.
2-tire stop for Jones as he works that outside. Larson loses a little momentum. Here comes the aid of Kyle Busch as well.
It's a big run from behind on the back straightaway. Hamlin and Larson contact into 3.
Reddick now with momentum coming to the outside.
Reddick dives down low, 3 wide. He's going to be clear going into turn 1.
One more time around. Reddick out in front now. A big run out of the 11, but the door is closed by Jones. Eric Jones running second, Hamlin is third. Tyler Reddick looking for his 5th career win. Reddick out of 4. He's going to advance to the round of 12. Reddick wins at Kansas.
Let's go! Yeah!
12th race of this 2024 season that has had at least one overtime. This overtime presented by Credit One Bank. Buescher on the left, Hocevar on the right, SVG on the inside alongside Ross Chastain. Here we go. Do we finish it off? Van Gisbergen tries to unsettle Buescher, puts it on the inside, gets on the gas. It's Van Gisbergen and Buescher side by side to you, Mike.
Wheel to wheel for the lead, coming to the S's, and it's SVG. He'll power past Buescher and go to the lead. Buescher now to second. Third now will be Carson Hocevar. Chastain in fourth, but SVG, your new leader in NASCAR overtime.
Top 4 breakaway. Can Chris Buescher get it regathered and try to come back for a charge at Shane Van Gisbergen? He gets into the bus stop well. The top 2 have started to squirt away from the field. Now Buescher sideways hustling that 17 car as he tries to track down Shane Van Gisbergen through the carousel. Top 2 breaking away out of 5.
It was a little bit of contact from SVG to the 17 that presented this opportunity for the lead. If Buescher can catch him, he has a permission slip now to use the same tactic, but I don't think he can. I think SVG has the fastest race car.
SVG shows his experience. 1 lap to go to figure it out. 7 corners at the Glen to try to stay clear of Chris Buescher. The battle on for third behind with Chastain and Hocevar.
And no matter what happens on this lap, the race will be determined. Do you know what? If you go back to 2012, a former NASCAR driver by the name of Marcus Ambrose drove to a spectacular victory being hounded by Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski is one of the co-owners of the team of the car doing the chasing. Chris Buescher is hounding down Shane Van Gisbergen, who happens to be mentored by Marcus Ambrose. Marcus will be back in Australia watching this, and it's shades of Keselowski and Ambrose all over again. Buescher gets on the inside of SVG and says, "You pushed me around earlier, I'm going to give it back." Incredible on this final lap. Van Gisbergen's only got 1 real shot left at it. Maybe 2. Thinks about it into turn 6. Did Buescher save the best to last? Or has Van Gisbergen got a little payback? He gets wide. He loses it almost. He has to gather it up, but he can't do it. Chris Buescher wins at the Glen in the most spectacular style. What did we just see?
So proud of you, man. So proud of you. That was awesome. Great job, guys. Great job. Screw the chase. Screw it.
of missing the playoffs has just been eased with a phenomenal victory at the Glen by Chris Buescher.